Hi guys, and welcome to another session of Honest Talk About Women, where you'll learn tips, tricks and strategies on how to navigate the minefields of dating and relationships. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also comment in the comment section. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you've got a story you want to share with viewers, you can contact me on my email address down below. Today we're going to talk about the more hilarious comments that you see on dating apps from females. But before you go onto dating apps, guys, my recommendation is to get out there and meet people in real life. It's the best way to meet people, and there's various ways you can meet people. I've put out a video on ways to meet people, but if you're going to get out there and start dating, you've got to be in the right headspace and be in the right physical shape. Otherwise you'll attract like for like. So you got to do the work, guys. Do the hard yards. You got to get down to the gym. If gym's not your thing, play some other sports. If playing other sports is not your thing either, then you can lose a lot of weight through what you put in your mouth. 80 to 90%. It depends on the person, but 80 to 90% of weight gain can be based on what people put in their mouth. So if you want to lose a lot of weight and you don't want to do the hard yards at the gym, which most of us are going to do. I like it. I like going to the gym. I love it. But if you're one of those people that want to lose weight through mental discipline, be careful what you eat. Just keep off the alcohol, keep off the sugary foods, keep off the white sugar, keep off the complex carbs of pasta, rice, bread, and you'll lose a lot of weight. Anyway, if you're going to use a dating app, then there's various dating apps out there, guys, and we're going to go through some often interesting comments that females put on their bios. Now, I know dating apps hit and miss, and you've got to swipe 16,000 times plus before you bed someone. But that's the Tinder data out of the analytics that put that figure out. That's not my figure. But you got to swipe a lot to get a date, and then you got a smoother conducer in to get those home runs. So it's a lengthy process, but it's a hell of a lot better, guys, than going to a pub or a nightclub where there's so much noise you can't hear the other person talk, and you're repeating yourself, and you get a croaky voice. So we've come a long way since the nightclub pub days. So dating apps it is for a lot of guys. So here we go. First one that a lot of people put is two amazing sons. Two amazing sons. Sons aren't having kids and having kids at all. It's not always a plain sailing. There's ups and downs. There's also always issues. There's mood swings, the whole package deal, guys. So if she has two amazing sons, she's very unique. But what she's also saying is there's going to be a pecking order in my clan. So you'll be number 4. Herself will come first, then her 2 sons, and then you're number 4. Another one that's quite common is fluent sarcasm. Sarcasm's not a good sense of humour, but it's very common out there, and I don't think it's very witty at all. But if someone's fluent in sarcasm, that means they're always taking a mickey or taking a piss out of someone, and I don't personally think that's a good trait to have in someone. There's a time and place for sarcasm, but someone that's fluent in sarcasm, you'd not really understand what she's her true inner thoughts of something. Another one is love to travel. That's womanese speak for I have a passport, take me traveling, and you can imagine he's going to pick up the cost. Another common one is appreciate the finer things in life. That's very common. So that's basically coded language for I like 5-star dining. I'm not doing cheap. I'm not doing a cheesecake for our first date. I'm not doing a cheap cafe. I want the best. So I like fine dining, and you can imagine he's going to pay for it. Another comment that people make is not a vegan. So someone's beating their fists on their chest, saying, I love meat, give me meat, lots of red meat. So, and I'm a tough person, I'm not a vegan. you'll meet some bodybuilders at the gym that can lift as much weights who are vegans as those that are non-vegan. So it's got nothing to do with strength at all. Next one is drink beer, usually with a lot of younger people, and that's quite common with university students and people in their early 20s. They drink a lot of beer, a lot of alcohol. So if you want someone, a drinking buddy, that's your lady. Another common one is males have destroyed my head. So coded language for mental instability. You just don't know how stable they are. Big red flag, keep away from that one. Pick my nail colour. So quite common, women choose my nail colour as though nails make a big difference to who you are. So there's a overemphasis on their nails. So I never knew that was such a deal winner, picking someone's nails. This is a very common one. My Instagram account is XXXXX. So women want validation. They want social validation. They want to be told how beautiful they look. If you go onto the Instagram account, you'll see all these beautiful bikini type shots or them doing adventure sports, and look in the comments, and it's all these simps out there saying, "Oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, you're gorgeous. Oh, you're remarkable," and it's trying to build her ego. So anyone that has an Instagram account, it's usually for social validation and to get their confidence up and to make them feel good. Another one that's quite common is not here for sex. That's disgusting. Hello. What do you think most guys on dating apps are for? That's one of the primary drivers for a lot of guys. You know, you get some simps saying, "I'm only after friendship. I'm not after any physical excitement or intimacy," but that's the way most guys are wired up. That's at the forefront of a lot of their minds. So they won't get to first base on that one. Looking for new friends. So that's quite common. A lot of ladies put down looking for new friends. So are you really going to spend a lot of time and a lot of energy gaining new friends when you're actually looking for a relationship? Yes, a friendship could turn into a relationship, but there's a good chance that she'll just be wanting to tap into your circle of friends to play the field to see if there's anyone that's suitable for her. Another one that's quite common is anti-vaxxer. With COVID, that's long gone. That's history now. People still have that in their bio, anti-vaxxer. So interpret it how you like. To me, it's basically I'm not into science. I'm anti-science. I'm anti the government. Come with me and be a proud anti-government person. So if that rocks your boat, then you do that. And then on the other side of the coin is women that state vaccinated in their bios, meaning that they're compliant with the system and they believe in science. And if the government asked all the citizens to line up to get a scannable barcode tattooed on their arm, then they'll be the first to line up. I don't understand why people put that in their bios, vaccinated or anti-vaxxer. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. My personal opinion on that is I wasn't lining up to get vaccinated with the COVID, but I have to travel for business, and they started in my part of the world, they wouldn't allow people on aeroplanes unless they're vaccinated. So you couldn't go to a business meeting unless you're vaccinated. Highly, highly frustrating, and I'm sure it pretty much breached human rights. But I had to go get vaccinated to go travel, so did it reluctantly. I'll ruin your life is another comment that people put. I assume they're joking, but why would you put that on your bio when you're trying to market yourself? And in real life, a lot of guys have been ruined by women, and vice versa. So I'm not too sure why that's a selling point. I don't know. Maybe it's their sense of humour, but it doesn't connect with me. Entertain me. That's a classic one. Entertain me. Quite often you see women that put that into their bio. So they want someone that's in the entertainment business that can organise events for them, take them to the comedy club, take them to sporting events, take them to a bar. They want to be entertained. Maybe their father used to entertain them, and they want someone to replace their father who used to entertain them in their youth, and they want a guy now to entertain them. I just can't connect with that. I don't know why women put that in their bio. Another one is 420 friendly. The number's 420. Even I had to look that up, and that's quite common with a lot of bios, and that's basically people that are into dope, cannabis, or some people say marijuana. It's people that like to have a smoke with cannabis. So if that's your thing, go for it. Not my thing. Mother of 4 fur babies, and there's 4 cats basically. So basically you've got to be cat friendly or dog friendly, and if you're in bed with her at night, you're going to have cats on the bed, you're going to have the smell of cat pee throughout the house, you're going to have cats, annoying cats nibbling at your toes, hanging out at the end of the bed, or if they're under the blanket with you. It has happened, guys. Cats biting your private part down below. So to me, that's a hazard, and it's a big no-no having animals on the bed when you're in the romantic phase. So you always hear those stories of guys dating a woman with cats, and they're in the bed and they're just relaxing or whatever, and there's also a cat in the bed between them, and the cat bites the man's penis. So quite funny. What other? Drama-free lady. I'm yet to come across a drama-free lady. There may be drama-free ladies out there, but I haven't come across them. I've only known women that have hissy fits if they don't get their way, and that's quite common, hissy fits. If you're into chubby, then that's me. So basically the woman's saying, I'm not worried about my body, I'm not motivated to work at the gym, and take me for what I am. So some way she's been honest, not my cup of tea. She shows lack of motivation, she shows lack of self-care, self-development, and there's going to be consequences down the track, possibly type 2 diabetes, if she continues on with her lifestyle. Another common one is polyamorous. A lot of young people put that on their profile, and that means more than one sexual partner at one time. So basically you'll be entering a zone where other men have entered the zone, and it can be very unhygienic, and again, not my cup of tea. Another one is, I don't need no man, but kind of like one. So this is a woman pushing the feminist slant. I don't need a man like a fish needs a bicycle comment, but she kind of likes one. So you can't have it both ways. You can't have that really anti-men feminist comment and also wanting to have a man. Doesn't make sense. Another one, horses aren't the only thing I ride. If a woman puts that in their bio, and we all know what that means, that's she's sexually orientated and is willing to ride you. But that's a great opening line. If you're into those sort of ladies who are more into the physical aspect of a relationship rather than a mental, long-lasting relationship, then that could be your thing. But it opens up her to a great one-liner. You can come back with some great comments back to her that are quite funny in relation to that. Another one is just moved from Canada, show me around. Oh, okay, so you want a unpaid Uber driver to show you all the beautiful sights of the city, and incur all the expenses associated with monitoring and the time cost involved. And if you have a good circle of friends, introduce me to those good circle of friends. And if I don't like you, which is only a 1 or 2 less than a 5% chance that I like you, then I can look at your other friends, and if they're a good match, I'll latch onto them. So, what's in it for you? What does she bring to the table? Apart from wanting to be shown around town. Your time is precious. You don't have time to be an unpaid Uber driver or entertain someone. Ask yourself, what does she bring to town? Bring to you, bring to the table. And then lastly, looking for someone to be a father to my kids. It's quite common because there's a lot of women out there now with kids, and they're single and they want a father to their kids, and that opens up a huge can of worms, a huge amount of minefields that you've got to navigate if you're going to go into the blended family environment. And I've got a video out on that, and you should check it because it's very good on the minefields associated with blended families. I personally don't recommend it. Too many headaches, too many complications, and you've got nagging influences from the bitter exes on either side that try to influence the kids to disrupt your day. So not a go for that. But those are just some of the comments that women put in their bios that are quite common, and some of them are hilarious, and some of them are quite upfront. And you can take it for what you like. So that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment in the comment section. It all helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you have a story you want to share with viewers, you can contact me on my email address down below. Until next time, have a good day.